As we've been reporting on the war between Israel and Hamas, we want to go to Israel once again and check in with I-24 News host Emily Francis. In peacetime, she hosts a lifestyle show, but she has pivoted to covering the war and how it's been impacting various communities in Israel, and joins me now with an update. Hey, Emily.
Hey, Annika, thanks for having me back again. I've been very busy, as you said, trying to do pieces on the human side, the personal side of the story that is not what, again, everybody's consuming in the breaking details. So I've had the opportunity to go to the hostage center that is supporting families of the hostages. Today I went to a well-known place called Shalva in Jerusalem for kids with disabilities that have taken in. It's a national crisis center. It's taken in many evacuees from the South. And I also had the opportunity to spend time in the community that is literally 70% surrounded by the border of Lebanon.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit, Emily, because I thought that was such an interesting pace because the people in that community have pretty much all been evacuated. I want to play a soundbite from that story that you did first.
Great.
I think that a time of uncertainty and vagueness and situation when you have to deal with so much unknown factors and your sense of security and safety was deeply harmed, it is super important to try to relate to that by creating as much as you can.
Emily, tell us a little bit about how this community has been trying to replicate their life at home with now staying in hotels.
Well, a strong spirit. You just heard from Liat Cohen, who's actually another journalist that I had met, and she's a real community leader. And they've really created they just hit the ground running. They got what they needed. They put all of the kids in one hotel where they have the kindergartens, they have the babysitting, they have the schooling. It's about keeping a normal routine. You see her with the deputy mayor in this video. They're used to it. They are the northernmost border to Lebanon. They've been evacuated through everything. So, look what they're doing here, doing everything to try to keep morale high and anxiety as low as possible.
Yeah, I was also, Emily, really moved by the story that you did, interviewing family members of some of those being held hostage. I want to play part of your interview with Iris Heim. Her 28-year-old son, Yotam, was kidnapped by Hamas.
I know in my heart that he is okay because I believe in that. I believe that Israel as a state is doing everything to bring him and others back, and that we have a very strong country and very, very strong army.
Yeah, tell us about her. It's amazing how strong she appears in that interview.
She is so strong. And listen, like we all can't stop crying. People are finally having a chance to kind of grieve and feel the rawness of this. But this woman is my hero. Like, we have nothing to complain about. This woman is positive. She's not giving up. She wants people, if anybody's watching that are musicians, her son is a heavy metal drummer. If anyone wants to send any like drumming music for heavy metal bands, these little things. And it's just so sad because people at college campuses are tearing down posters of human beings that are being held hostage right now.
Yeah.
Sorry to cry, but it's very hard to see. It's very hard to see.
Yeah, no, and I can hear in your voice and just see being there and speaking to those people, how difficult that is.
Everything in Israel is bringing the hostages home. It's everything, the most important thing.
There is one thing that was positive that you reported, and I found it so fascinating, this organization packing and delivering supplies, Emily, to those who are in need. And it was such a beautiful example of Israeli Arabs and Jews collaborating in this immense time of need.
It's such a heartwarming story, and thank you for the compliment. This is an NGO that was started by a woman you see in this video. She's a young Israeli Jewish social activist and a Bedouin woman, an Arab Israeli who is a lawyer who fights for female rights. They started this organization before the war, and it's based in a Bedouin city, the largest Arab Israeli city in Israel, and everybody's working together and delivering to people on the fringe. This woman here that you see on the right, she's incredible. And what they're doing is really so noble. And I think this is also the future of this country. We're seeing Arabs and Jews working together. There are good people here that want peace, and it's very positive to see.
Yeah, it's
And I'm going to
certainly.
follow up with them again.
Yeah, please let us know how it goes. Emily, stay safe. It's so good to see you, and thanks for bringing us these stories.
Thanks again, and thank you so much for caring.